What's going on, Icon fam? BigJerr, back with you guys again. And today, we're going to be in Ableton Live 10 talking about multi-clip editing, what it is, and how we can take advantage of it to maybe hack our melodies. Let's get into it. All right, so before we jump into this, what is multi-clip editing? Well, simply put, it is where we could view multiple clips at once and edit them simultaneously. Okay, how many clips can we edit at once? Up to 8. Okay, we're only going to be doing 2 or 3 today, but just so you know, the maximum you could do at once is 8. Now, let's go ahead and listen to what we got. It's just a basic chord progression with some drum loops going on. Well, you know, some MIDI patterns as well that I made. I guess they become loops. Anyway, so we're going to see how we could take advantage of multi-clip editing, not only in a functional way, but in a creative way. So let's get started. Okay, pretty bare bones, but a great place to start. So let's go ahead and add a sub in. Okay, I've already got one here ready for us to go. And all I've really done is just put a little glue compressor after it just to get it to level, and I dropped it down an octave because the sub would be lower an octave, right? So let's go ahead and get this working. So I'm going to go ahead and add another MIDI clip, okay, with Shift-Command-M, okay? And now if I select both of these, you'll see that I can see both, well, I can see this grayed out MIDI, and if I hover over it, well, there it is, it's selected. Now you're probably asking yourself, well, if I hover over it and I click it, you know, it just switches to the other MIDI clip, right? Even if I have this one selected and I hover over, you know, how is this really going to help us? Well, you just have to switch it to the pen tool. So you either just hit B or you go up here and hit this guy right here. And now what we could do is select the yellow or our sub, and we can kind of just draw in what we want. So our sub notes are going to be down here. Let's adjust our grid, okay? And I can go ahead and draw in these guys right here. Okay, let's hear what that sounds like. Pretty cool. But because I like you guys so much, I got a little pro tip for you guys. I like to get my sub a little bit of movement or bounce. So what we could do that very easily by going over here to our MIDI effects, grabbing an arpeggiator, popping it right there, it doesn't really matter where, and check this out. Nice, just a little bit of flair, just a little bit of finesse, and devil's always in the details. Now that we've shown you how to use multi-clip editing for a functional purpose, maybe you want to, you know, you're doing a 4 on the floor pattern, you want to match up your kicks to your snares, or maybe you're doing a trap pattern and you want to match up your subs to your kicks. Well, there's the technique to do it. Now, what if you had a chord progression and you wanted to maybe use this to help you with your creativity? Well, let's do that right now. So we've got our chord progression right here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another MIDI clip right here. So I've got us prepared a little vocal chop, right? So I just got a little vocal chop and I threw it into a sampler, and I got this little kind of little pitch up thing happening here. I think that's always cool to do inside of a sampler. And then for now, I'm just using a reverb rack after it. You guys probably know exactly how to do this since it was in our last video. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and select these clips. We can select all 3 if you want, and we'll double click them. And now we've got all 3 of them here. I got the green one, I got the yellow one, and I got the red one. Cool. So let's go ahead into the red one and check this out. So here's our notes. I've got a nice extended chord here, triad, extended chord, triad. Okay. So what if I switch my grid to 8th notes. Now, what if I could just kind of have some fun here? Let's make a little motif. Let's okay, let's see what that sounds like. That's pretty all right. I love that. So now what if we could take that, right? And we can go over to the next one. We can go here. Whoops. Go here. And then we'll do like a nice jump. That's pretty wicked. Now, what if I could take this same motif, kind of get something similar to this over here? Okay. So I'm going to have to just kind of rebuild it here. Let's try it here. Okay, keep the same motif, different notes. Wicked fun. And then we'll go like same motif again, but we'll have it kind of go the other way. Wicked. Let's check out that. I mean, that was like literally off the top of my head in 2 seconds. I did not prepare that in any way, shape, or form, and boom. You know what I mean? So this could be a really cool hack as far as like you got yourself a cool chord progression, but you can't find that right melody. Well, you can still take everything you've learned in class with all your motifs and apply that with a little bit of help here. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I hope you guys learned something. I had fun building that for you. And remember, these multi-clip edits are going to be a new tool in your pocket, man. Get used to using them because like we just explored, you could use these for both functional, just kind of like, oh, what was that note I was playing over there? Or to kind of give yourself a little bit of a creative boost. All right, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check back here because we always got fun stuff. I'll see you soon.